I really am trying people's nerves sometimes, I'm sure. Hi, how you doing? Sorry I'm late. Yes, it's Kim, your party artist here at Overholt Arts and Entertainment Studio. And if you want to know a little bit about me, check out my website, Kim Overholt. Well, Kim being me, Overholt being Overholt Art and Entertainment Studios. And here we are on a wacky Wednesday here at the studio. And I'm not going to keep you for very long because, it's a beautiful day out today. It's the summer solstice and I'd rather be out enjoying this beautiful weather and enjoying the time I can spend with you too. But hey, I've only got so much time to spend, so I want to make sure that you get the best of all worlds in wrapped up in one little bit. Okay, yeah. So I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a great day. I've got so many things coming out of my mouth at once. I said coming out of my mouth. Isn't that terrible? But we're having a great day here at the Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. Yes, I had to deny a couple more imposters. It's like, yeah, you like my stuff. That's great. Here, have you seen my work? Oh, you haven't. Okay, well then you don't know who you are. Okay, goodbye. It's crazy. I get tons of imposters always trying to contact me, and you know what? Back in the past when I used to. Well, I was taking it a little bit more seriously doing the online art gallery thing, and I started thinking to myself just recently, what if these people also were like scam artists too? I have my one friend said, yeah, they're all scam artists on there. Why did you even bother try to get your art out there and pay for it? I'm like, I thought they were legit. I thought maybe somebody out there is legit. I don't know. I know I am. I'm here. I'm real. And I am an artist in the Niagara area. And I've enjoyed doing art for everybody's signs, designs, logos. Um, Everything that you see in my little intro that I do. Yes, I do that. I do that. I do murals. I do really great murals too. And theme rooms, as well as, it all depends on how much you're looking to expand your horizons is what I can do to help you see those horizons for you and even teach you how to do it for yourself. This is the great thing about having my own channel here too, is you learn a little bit about being the artist, doing the job, getting the feedback and the responses for it too, and telling you all about the good things that happen while I'm doing it too. So I mean, you get a mixed bag of everything when you come here. And if you want to subscribe, please, I always like the more the merrier. Please check my little box and subscribe. And I'm not going to show you my little box because that's between me and my husband and nothing to do with you. But anyways, yeah, I'm a little tongue in cheek and I'm a little bit what would you call it, naughty sometimes, but my heart's in the right place, honestly. And I did the best that I can with the art that I do. And I'm always looking for a good challenge, a good laugh every once in a while for doing stuff like this. And all kinds of help is always appreciated, and things like that. And I do have a Patreon page if you'd like to, you know, buy me a coffee, or maybe up it and have me do like a caricature of you. I don't know. Patreon, is next to nothing existing at this point, and I don't know. I don't know if you had good time, a good uh, experience with Patreon. Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't, let me know in the comments below too. Like, I'd like to know either way, because I've been using a lot of stuff and I don't know, any contributions aren't going to me, obviously. I haven't seen a dime, so that's okay. Neither here nor there. It's the whole part of being a starving artist. At least I have some tangerines to eat. One, two, and three. And yeah, and I brought these so that I could give you a quick little juggling. Oops. And of course, give me something to eat while I'm sitting here in my studio. I'm not staying here for very long, obviously. Here, look, I'm cracking one open. Now, how many of you can actually crack open an orange and peel it in one peel? Can you do it in one peel? I've got this technique down where I can do it in one peel. I used to impress people all the time. How do you do that? It's all about where you put your hands, baby. It's all about where you put your hands. See, one little peel. If you can do that, let me know in the comments below. What can you do? What are your traits? What makes you wonderful? I know what makes me wonderful. It's this crazy sense of humor I have, right? I know you guys love me out there. But I do my best, and I try and help. If you have any questions about art, I do my best to kind of give you pointers and stuff like that. And this is Wacky Wednesday. Wacky Wednesday means podcast and paint, which but today is like mostly just for talking and letting you know, hey, I got some talking points for you. Hold on, because I got this great program and it gave me a whole bunch of interesting things. Oh, okay. Here's something interesting for you. Um, it'll tell you about how to become a more interesting artist, okay? More creative and confident artist. Become more like me. Would you like to be like me? I betcha. Sorry, I'm a ham. I can't help myself. It's been all those years of being a clown and just being not taking anything too seriously, because nowadays you just can't. It's like clown world around here. Everybody's like retarded. Did I say that out loud? Retarded is not a nice word to use, but sometimes I know it's derogatory. But sometimes it's the only way you can describe people who should have common sense but don't. So here's to becoming a more confident and creative artist. Art is a powerful form of expression that speaks to people across cultural and linguistic barriers. However, it can be difficult for artists to find their own voice and develop their own process. And this what I'm describing you today. We can explore and 10 steps that could help you build and aspire to become a better and more confident artist. This could help me out too. I'm reading about this. I'm like, that sounds interesting. All right, so let me have a. hmm. The steps is the first step is to cultivate an interest in creativity, whether you're starting from scratch or learning to build upon existing skills. The most important thing is to keep an open mind. Inspiration can come from anywhere, being experimental with new keys, things, new ideas, but be patient because creativity is not something that can be rushed. Skill building takes time and patience. Without patience, frustration can set in, leading to lack of inspiration that happens sometimes, and ultimately creative stagnation, which happens quite frequently. So, in so that's the first step, is to build the blocks of creativity. The second step is to find your niche as an artist. Mm. The second step involves finding your niche within the art world, including exploring different styles and mediums, acrylics or watercolor, pen and ink, or just pencil drawing, and working your own personal passions and interests. And this is what I've done over the years. By honing your unique voice with your art, you can develop a recognizable style or images that set you apart from others. And I hope that I have been over the years be able to give you some great stuff to set me apart from all the other artists. I like that. Artists should also consider their target audience and how they cater to their needs. By more understanding of who they are and who they're creating for, the more they can tailor the art message to resonate more deeply to their audience. I gotta do more Brad Pitt shit. I know, because that's the only way. Look at any celebrities kind of looking, right? No, not really. Target audience is very important. Third, selling your art and building your brand. The next step is thinking about being a business owner and thinking like a business owner. This includes branding, which is, if you see my logo for Kim Overholt, which I had a card here. Mm-mm-mm. Give me a second. Ah. So building my brand, obviously, if you see my card, you know that this is my brand, and this is how I usually do most of my stuff too. And for the Niagara art parties, I've got all my logos and designs for that as well. And so that gives you a little bit of an idea. Uh, okay, so people recognize it after a while, and artists should leverage their own online presence by showcasing their work, which I do, and generate interest for potential buyers. Trying. However, artists should also learn not to compromise their artistic integrity when trying to sell their work. Maintaining a balance between art and business is key to long-term success. Do I know that word success? I'm trying to get better at success, let me tell you. Number four, fine tuning your creative process. So, the creative process is different from every artist and can involve a great deal of experimentation, risk taking, but regardless of the specifics, it's important that artists reflect upon their success and failures and continually improve, which I am always doing. Maybe by the time I'm 70, I might be able to get a good handle on it. To stay motivated and push through all the creative blocks, artists can seek out support from other artists, which I do, and other friends who can provide constructive feedback, which I appreciate. Let me know in the comments below. This also can help build a sense of confidence and community within the art world and provide valuable networking opportunities as well. Mm. Number five, working collaboratively, which is really great to do. The fifth step involves embracing the benefits of teamwork, collaborating with other artists and professionals, and in creating industries that can lead to new ideas and perspectives and can lead to valuable input and tackling a lot of complex creative projects too that you may have that cause you maybe some issues. Maintaining a supportive community is also important. When it comes to creative growth, whether it be joining a local artist group or online community relatives, which I do, connecting with like minded individuals can provide invaluable resources of inspiration, which they do. And I appreciate that. Mm. No, I know you're just not supposed to eat and talk at the same time, but it's my channel. I do what I want. And number six, learning from other artists. The sixth step involves studying work from other artists and attending workshops or classes to build upon existing skills. Which, if you ever done in my paint parties, which I appreciate, you learn and you build your skills. And I have actually had people become better artists because of it too, which is great. In addition to learning new techniques of other artists and attending art related events, connecting with professionals in your field can provide valuable feedback and insight into the art world. Hmm. Number seven, balancing creativity and practicality. So the business realities of artistry can be difficult, and it is. To navigate through the financial pressures that inevitably come with creating and selling art. However, it is important that artists who sell set realistic goals for growth and success, including factors such as pricing and marketing strategies for their art. Artists should also make sure that they're balancing their creative work with practical considerations such as maintaining work, the life balance, and avoiding getting burnt out because burnout happens. I don't think I've reached my burnt out part yet, but I'm not. I hope I don't. I hope I don't. Okay. Number eight. And sorry. Yeah, number eight. Embracing cultural responsive artistry. This is interesting. The eighth step is also related to social and cultural responsibilities. Artists should consider the broader social and cultural implications of their art, considering how it might be received by a broader audience. They might not see the same things that you do. Culturally responsive art involves creating works of art that are socially and culturally relevant and that address topics that resonate through a broad audience. And okay, so the ninth, that this is the final step. The final step, pushing the boundaries and creating change through art. Now, the final step is perhaps the most important as it involves using art as a means of change, which is great to do. I embrace change. It's a good thing to have. Whether it involves highlighting social injustices, which some great artists like Diego Rivera, which I did a thing about, and even poetry, like poets like Robert Frost and stuff like that. It goes back and forth through the spectrum of artistic ability. Culturally responsive art involves creating works that socially and culturally are relevant and that addresses the topics that resonate the broad audience. So, whether or not it involves hiding social injustices or simply pushing the boundaries of conventional thinking, artists have the inherent ability to provoke thought, inspiring change. And in conclusion, becoming a successful artist with success involves a multiple step process that involves cultivating interest and creativity, finding your voice within the art world, building your strong online presence. And as you continue to grow as an artist, the importance is to stay focused and motivated and connect with those other artists. It's really important because, like myself, if you want to know anything more about me, and anything about what I do, you can just simply ask me and embrace the whole cultural and social significance of your work because it is very important for all of us to be able to embrace our changes and be able to help others along the way too. By following these steps that I just outlined, artists can achieve a long-term success and make a long-lasting impact on the art world. Sorry, and society for that matter. Mm. And so that's the way of becoming a more efficient and um, productive artist. And it's good for you to have. It's good for you to learn and know because, I mean, future being what it is, you never know what is going to be coming up in the near future. And it's always important to make sure that you can you know, keep your art going, keep whatever makes you feel sane and makes you feel good about yourself in your life. Keep it going for you. Make it, even if it doesn't make you money, just make it worth your while. You know what I mean? Just so you're got a good peace of mind. You know, that's all part of being an artist. And knowing who you're selling to, of course, too, is also very important. Mm, mm. Now I only have two left. Okay. So, and you know what? It's really beautiful outside today, and I don't want to keep you. And did I do one? You know what? I'll save the reading for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be having a really long day, and we'll start it off on the right foot. I'll even come a little bit earlier tomorrow. How's that sound? I'm trying to be here a little bit earlier because I find 11 o'clock for me and my time is like still a little bit on the later side. I should get here a little bit earlier. So I'm going to try maybe getting here for 10ish, maybe even 9. All right. And in that way, I want to say thank you very much for coming over and hanging out and listening to my babbling about how to be. And it's not babbling, really. It's not babbling because it really will help you learn to become more successful as an artist. And I hope you do become successful because then you can show me what it takes. Okay. And I appreciate your time. Peace, oh brother, with a little bit added, as my mama used to say. And if you do want to get ahead of life, you got to just remember that life is what you make it. Doesn't matter what anybody else says, it's what you say.